because this you know,
this is going to be our future.
Yeah, this is our future. It's you know, it's made up somewhere in our heads. But you know, but it's coming to life. So that's the fun part about it. Yeah, we just want to incorporate the history in this building. When you know, when people come in, that destination point, more of you know, learning about the area and things like that.
One of the things we'll point out to people are those massive archways in the pub area, and those arches used to allow rail cars to come in. And this was an asparagus packing plant and a fruit packing plant, so all those arches are going to stay intact, and that'll be something we point out, and hopefully we can find some pictures of that. Actually, a rail car in the building, and we'll probably blow that up and frame it and put it inside. But a lot of history in this building.
Right. And there's a gentleman in town that has old wine bottles that were produced in this building that actually still have the label on it with the address and everything, because it is the original Paw Paw Winery. You know, so we're bringing it back to its roots. We are a brewery winery, and we hope to keep it that way for a long time. Easily fit 1,000 people on this site.
When you go in it, that's about the same floor space as the pub. I mean,
Yeah.
right now.
Pretty much.
When you're inside, it's actually kind of a big room.
Be able to have 28 bar stools is what we're figuring, compared to the 7 that we have right now. Down the center, we thought community style, so they will be 2 or 3 like 10-foot picnic tables.
For people just to come and sit with each other.
Yeah,
That's very
yeah,
cool.
you know, still keep that small town feel, you know, bumping elbows. The 80s were a big impact on my life, you know, Van Halen, Metallica, and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be an 80s themed game room, like what I would have gone to, or you as a kid.
I would have in my basement.
You know, yeah, exactly. So that'll be like, because I didn't want this to be a sports bar. You know, we have 3 TVs going in behind the bar, but I didn't want like that type of place. I wanted it to be more like a family place.
Yeah.
But that room's going to be, you know, there's 4 TVs in that room. You know, they'll have the games on. They'll have, you know, things like that. So that'll be like the fun room way across. So like when we have small bands, they will be set up in the corner because there's a double door behind there going to the back patio. And then like on Saturdays when we have bigger bands, they will set up in the middle, so they will project down. And then there's a, you know, open air patio out back, and then covered patio out the side. But we'll have to go around. We can see the new concrete, and I'll sort of explain what that's going to be out there. But when you were inside that reservable room, so that's the window for that reservable room.
Okay.
The main entrance, you know, follow the sidewalk in. The main entrance is here. So we'll have like a pergola, I guess, the best way to describe it, built over this that signifies that this is the entrance coming in. Grow some hops and things up on top of it, really make it nice. And then from like this crack that way, that's the covered patio, so that'll all have a fence around it. So you got to go inside to come outside. This process, I guess, getting a loan for a commercial building was, in like our eyes, we started this a long time ago. But when Honor came in, when you guys came in, and Nicole introduced me to Brenda, that just opened new doors for us. And I think, you know, with them.
And we love the enthusiasm.
Yes.
More enthusiasm than others we've spoken to.
Yes,
Honor for sure.
yes, and things moved along. There wasn't lulls. You know what I mean? There wasn't times where I didn't hear from you for 2 weeks. You know, and it seemed like you guys were on top of it, and that's I think it was a great experience. You know, I built homes for 15 years. I've done a lot of specs. I've dealt with a lot of banks, and I put you guys up on top of the list for sure.
Thank
for
you.
sure. You know, as for experiences with bankers. So,
And you guys could see our vision. I mean, you guys came in and looked around and saw what we're seeing here and what it could be.
I think it's a beautiful building.